don't be stupid.
I thought she was gonna push him in and take her clothes off. Like, oh my god, Captain Swan! Ah! This is not what I signed up for.
Bam! Henry's the author.
A sex chamber, like who knows what it is.
Crossbow.
Don't touch me. Welcome to Storybook, bitch. Guys! Also, Jake, very nice touch with the Young and the Restless opening. Guys, I actually had, like, there were tears, like, streaming down my face when the beanstalk scene happened. And you know what? This isn't even, like, about Captain Swan. I was trying to think how I could talk about this, but it's not even about, like, it is about Captain Swan being over, but it's about how the show is not what it was. Like, there is, like, although the season is continuing next season, or the show is continuing next season, like, this is also the end for a lot of us. So it's, like, very emotional. I'm so sad right now. But okay. Let's get into this.
Man, what a good episode. Like, just like, you know, you think the show sucks, and then this episode happens.
I called Jake during the episode, and I asked him, how come the first 10 minutes of the show is better than the past 2 seasons? It was so good. Also, I just want to say off the top that halfway through this, we are going to have our guest streamers. And so we're going to do the regular format, and then as promised, we're going to have some guests also live stream with us, and we'll get to talk.
Yeah.
So it's super exciting.
We're going to invite, like, at least, like, I think there's going to be like 6 of you at the most. So it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot to talk about. We got to talk about the episode. We got to talk about season 7. We got to talk about the whole series as a whole. You know, rumor, speculation. Anyways, first let's start from the top and go to the episode.
Okay. How come whoever sets the curse is mayor? That's getting old. It was kind of funny, but it also gave me, I also kind of thought, like, this is what the show would be like if they didn't cast Lana Parrilla. And I don't like it. So, validates how amazing Lana Parrilla is. Okay. Beanstalk scene, literally fucking cried. Like, cried. It was like, guys, I'm actually so emotional right now. I'm gonna cry again. But like, part of the weddings, I was a little disappointed at the wedding episode because for some reason I had this vision that they were gonna throw back to like a shot of Hook and Emma on the beanstalk, but I didn't get that. But I feel like this scene was so much better. Like, that beanstalk represents so much, and like the fact that Hook remembered, and it was like he was saying like it was their first adventure together, and he said that it wasn't love at first sight by any means, and you know, they may not get their happy ending, but guys, okay, I don't even know what more to say about that, but it was beautiful. I was so happy that we have that scene of Hook and Charming at the beanstalk. Okay, Captain Charming, that bromance is my favorite thing ever.
I knew you were enjoying that while that was happening.
Yeah, I was enjoying it. Also, okay, I know that we've complained about how, you know, like Emma being the savior is kind of getting old, and it's like, at least I felt that way. I felt like it was getting a little repetitive. But Emma being in the mental institution and not believing, like, that was even more frustrating. It was like, oh my God, I don't know how to explain my thoughts on that. But it was super frustrating with her not believing. But I also like how it exactly paralleled season 1. I don't know. There were so many great things about this episode. Like, so well done. Yeah. Okay. Also, the Photoshop pics of Belle
made me laugh.
What was that?
That's not even what's funny about it. It's that, like, Rumpel's so concerned, like, what happened to Belle? Why did she walk out? And you think it's going to be like some dramatic thing, and it's like so anticlimactic. It's like, yeah, she wanted to travel the world without you. Here she is.
Like, in like photoshopped pictures
like
off the
by herself. Like, who's taking those pictures?
But also, what's crazy is like, what is Fiona's reasoning behind that? Like, did she find them off Facebook or something? She's like, you know, Rumpel, we did some research and this is what we found on her Facebook. Okay, also, Jesus Christ, serving the burnt book on a plate for Henry at
Oh
the
my god,
hospital.
that's so savage. Made a note for that too. It's like, oh, here's your meal. Oh, actually, it's that book you keep carrying around. I just burnt it up, and your mom did it.
Like, poor Henry's in a hospital bed. His arm's broken. He's like, ooh, food. What the fuck is this? So rude. Oh, also, I thought it was hilarious how when Hook went down was like when they found him in the beanstalk. Also, so random that Jasmine was in this episode. But when they like discovered Hook and Hook's like, hello, mummy. I thought that was the funny thing ever.
Well, there's a whole lot going on, and then there's like obviously Charming saying like he's his son and all that.
So I'm just looking at my notes. Okay, when Rumple wasn't under the curse, I was literally like, yes, Rumple. Like, no way the fucking curse could get you. I just love how nothing phases Rumple.
I know.
Like,
it's what makes him my favorite character, for sure.
Yeah. And also, Regina is like a fucking badass. Just like the fact that she was like, oh, I'll take this. Like, I don't know, just like the fact that there's like the two Reginas together and like she was going to protect them all. It's like, I love shit like that. That was really good. And sorry, I'm just going through all of these because like these are just minor, but like there's so much more to talk about. But when Fiona was convincing Rumple to like, you know, that she's like, oh, I can bring back Balefire. Also like really harsh but cool how they just brought back Neil again. Like they mentioned Balefire. But he was like, oh yeah, he's like, but there's one thing we forgot. All magic fucking comes at a price, bitch. I was like, yes! Like, when he said that, I was like fucking like, yes!
And it's been so long since he said it too.
Oh, it was so good. I literally wanted him to say bitch at the end. He's like, all magic comes at a price.
Like,
bitch.
How cool is it that Rumple was the one that killed the Black Fairy? Like, I didn't see that coming.
Also sad that he killed both of his parents.
Also, Rumple killed his mom on Mother's Day.
Oh, shit. That's how badass he is.
I mean, that might not be Mother's Day in their world, but here it is.
Rumple doesn't give a fuck. He killed his mom on Mother's Day. Also, okay. No, we did not get a Captain Swan sex scene, and we probably never will.
No way. That's going to be the one reason why she comes back. Because Emma's coming back from one episode in season 7, and it has to be that. So, like, I haven't seen you in so long. Maybe we can finally do this now.
No, not. I'm calling it. Also, but the fact that she like jumped on him and she's like, some honeymoon. He's like, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's like, okay, like that's fine. I guess that's like, that was good enough. Just like knowing that like they are sexually deprived and that they are going to have sex that night. That line pretty much confirmed that they're going to have sex. I think like it wouldn't be fitting. I was actually expecting a montage of them having sex and that like fucking 10 minutes of nobody talking and it was like a fucking music video. I was actually expecting a scene of them having sex. We didn't get that, but at least we know that Hook was like, oh, don't worry. I'll take care of you tonight.
Okay, well, it's implied like in 5 million episodes ago. Like, it's fine. I honestly, I thought the show was going to open with it. If not, it would never happen.
How would it open with it? They just got hit with the curse.
I thought it was gonna take like the curse. Like there's like some buffer time. I don't know, but
okay, two rumples, so badass.
That was real cool.
That was really really cool. I was actually I called Jake again during commercial. And I was like, just seeing the two rumples together was really cool. True Love's kiss. So smart, so good. I'm like, I usually hate how they recycle ideas, but it was really, really well done. Also, I really like Snow's line, how, you know, it's like the book, whatever, wrote itself, and then Emma's like, that's it? Like, no, the end? And she's like, well, because, like, this isn't the end. She's like, well, like, it's the end of this story, but she's like, that doesn't mean it's the end, which is, like, literally telling us, like, it's the end of this story, but, like, it's not, like, the end of this story once upon a time, but like it's not the end, like it'll continue. Like that was like, I thought that was such an obvious line, but it was a really really nice line because it like made me feel better. I'm like, you're right, like this isn't the end, like you're right, it's the end of this story, but like life will continue. I'm very emotional. Okay, the end, I mean like the okay, so the sword that Henry took Do you remember to like fight?
Yeah, I got. Oh my god, go on.
But that was the same sword. Like I'm almost positive that was the same sword from like the Enchanted Forest at a time of despair.
It must be. There's no reason they would have two different swords in a show, so it probably is.
Okay, and like the fact that. Sorry, hold on. Sorry. My cousin is staying with me, so she's just. I'm gonna have to step out at one point to open the door for her.
It's okay. Well, why don't you do that? I mean, I guess you have to do it whenever she gets there. I was gonna say wait till the chat.
Yeah.
But...
Okay. But what was I gonna say?
The sword.
Yeah, Henry. Henry played such a huge part in this whole thing.
Tell me about it. Which was
really cool. And I was actually telling Jake, I was like, there is no way they can let go of the character Henry at this point. Because they're like, he is such a crucial part of the story that if they let go of his character, it doesn't make any sense. But now we know that season 7, Jake is so excited.
I'm a little pissed because
Okay.
I think Henry's a grown-ass boy and he can play that role if he wanted to. I guess he's not old enough to be a dad, but still.
Yeah. Well, it was actually when they were sending him off to school on that bus. Not believable. But I was like, you're
also,
too old for
did you see
school.
Violet waiting there when he went to the bus?
Yeah, I did see that. Maybe Violet's the mom. No, that's the relationships like that don't last. But I just like I have so many feelings. Like essentially, this was a series finale in its own.
It's almost like a spinoff is starting now.
Yeah, like a spinoff. That's true. It is like a spinoff now. But I think it was so nice, just that end scene where they were all like. I don't know. It's like it was nice. Like there was nothing more I could have expected of it. It's like yeah, like there's no more magic, no more shit they have to fight anymore, and like they're gonna live. And it said at the bottom like, and they lived happily ever after. Like I think it was just great. There's nothing more I could ask of it. I don't want to dwell on like oh well they could have done this and this and this or like what happened to this. It's like all loose ends are tied up. They live their lives. Like what more can you ask for, right? Mm-hmm. I think now it's like okay. It fucking sucks that we have to say goodbye to these characters. It really, really, really sucks. And I'm really going to miss these guys. But, like, season 7, like, let's talk about this.
Let me go over my notes real quick on the episode before we move on to that. In case I have anything that you didn't already mention. Obviously, first of all, very happy for my boy, Jared, leading the episode. Someone in the comments was like, I love how Henry always is, like, the lead in the finales. Which is so true. Mm-hmm. He's always, like... He's like background, and then the finale comes, and suddenly he's so important. I just like.
I have to open the door. Keep talking.
Yeah, and then also, me and Jossyl had a theory way back. I'm sure you can find it in one of our old videos. But at one point, we actually thought the show was gonna end with the whole thing being like an imagination and like Emma thinking it all up, and that kind of like played into the whole insanity thing. I think that was like a cool angle, her being in like a psychiatric ward. But obviously, that Hook monologue was good. Other Regina. Oh, can we talk about Henry being tossed down the stairs?
Oh my god, that was actually like really fucking savage. Like that was a little aggressive.
Yeah, like what the hell? And all he got was a hurt arm.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna have a concussion, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm just like so sad to see these characters go. No?
Yeah, no, me too. I mean, it's interesting that Hook's still going to be there. Like,
yeah. Okay, but so do you have any more notes from the actual episode?
All other than, oh yeah, why did Belle stop walking with Rumple down that tunnel? She got like cramps or something?
Oh, her ankle was broken or something.
The heck?
It's just so random. She just got a broken ankle out of nowhere.
Like, how is that like important to the story? I guess just because they didn't want her to be there when like both Rumples were there, so like break her ankle.
I have no idea. Maybe they just need an excuse. But how do you feel about Gideon?
What's that? Sorry.
How do you feel about now that Gideon's a baby?
I don't know. Once upon a baby, there's always babies on the show. All these babies are going to have a pitiful role, or
well, yeah, because Gideon is now going to be
not pivotal,
like older in season 7, mm-hmm. right? So that would be kind of cool.
That dude, that actor, totally is going to be on board to come back and do more for the show.
We can't because he's a baby.
No, but I mean, like for season 7, obviously it's not a baby when it's grown up Henry. He's going to be like normal aged.
No, he's going to be like a teenager.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, they won't be the same guy then.
Yeah, well, whatever. The same guy. Okay, what is the whole idea with, I mean, should we wait until we have the guests on to,
what's that?
About like the little girl and Henry in the Enchanted Forest, but now they're in the real world, and why do they
honestly
why do they have to save the family again? That it was really cool. I'm a little torn how I feel about how it being exactly like the first episode of season 1. Like for a minute you're like, oh shit, but then you're like, really? Like, are you gonna do the same thing all over again?
I don't know. Again though, credit to the the people who cast people. What are they called?
The casting directors?
Yes. Credit to the casting directors. They always do such a bomb job on this show, like getting actors who look like other actors, like the younger versions of themselves. Because like that new Henry, you can kind of like see he looks a little bit like the old Henry.
Oh yeah, he looked exactly like the old Henry. He could definitely pass as an older Henry. But I wanted to have like
similar mannerisms.
Yeah, when we have the guests come on, I want to talk about theories of like what is happening. Okay, should we go into comments?
Yeah, start reading comments. I'm gonna start inviting people to the chat.
Okay. So everybody likes older Henry, which is good. Oh, Snowy finally moved out of the old apartment. I didn't even realize that. Actually, that makes sense.
You guys have to see this.
How can Hook and Emma have a home, but not Snow and Charming? Also, I feel like we're gonna slowly add people one by one.
Yeah.
Right,
well,
Jake? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I can invite a whole bunch at once. So keep talking.
Westy Kid says, if Henry's daughter Lucy has an adopted father in Storybrooke who's also the mayor, I will boycott this show. Agreed. I don't think they're going to make it exactly like Once Upon a Time, like OG Once Upon a Time, just with different characters. That would be really stupid. Says evil outlaw queen proposal. That was really cute. Okay, everyone's crying right now. Everyone's really emotional. I know I had my feelings about this, about how like I didn't want to say goodbye to the original cast members, and it's really sad, but Jennifer Morrison's coming back for 1 episode. So I'm going to hope that they do well with that and they make the right decision of how to bring her back. And Josh Dallas did say that him and Jennifer Goodwin are out, but like if need be, like if it's essential to the storyline, then they'll come back, which is good. So there's hope. I mean, I really don't know what to say. Olivia says, I'm not satisfied with Captain Swan. Neither am I. I haven't gotten my full closure, even though they're married. I haven't got my full closure with Captain Swan. And now it sucks because, well, she's not going to be in the new season. So I don't know. Arian Green, we celebrate together a long time wish come true. What makes it even better today? Our story starts anew. Is that a song lyric? Oh my God. Everybody loved the Young and the Restless theme.
Oh yeah, I'll play it again later. Okay, let's see if this works. It might be a mess.
Am I going to see them?
Yeah, you will. I think. Is that working? I don't know if it's...
Westy Kid said, Jake and Jossyl, how do you feel about Henry turning into the new Emma? Are you looking forward to season 7 now? I think that if they were to do... Oh, hi! I can see someone.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, who's this?
Hi.
Hi! Oh my God, this is so exciting.
Yeah, so the camera should switch automatically to whoever's talking.
Okay, see this.
This is gonna be chaotic, guys. This is chaotic.
Okay, so these are all regular viewers that are always like in the chat with you guys. So everyone talked about Once Upon a Time.
I didn't see them.
Oh, hi!
Oh my God, there's so many people.
Hi. Hi, who's this? Hi. Hi! Oh my God, this is so exciting!
Is it just me or is the audio delayed?
I think everyone's running like in a different timeline right now. Right now it's kind of messy. Everyone just bear with us, okay? We're making this happen. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this.
Okay, so I mean, Jake will take care of this whole streaming thing. I'm gonna keep answering questions.
We'll just get everyone to kind of chime in once at a time. Oh, so how about you get everyone to introduce themselves first?
Okay, someone can go first. Blonde girl. What's your name? Yeah, you.
Oh, I'm Mercedes.
Hi. Okay, I know all of you guys. I know all of your names, but now I have faces to your names. Okay, so Mercedes, girl wearing a black V-neck.
Leah.
Leah. Oh, hi. Okay, Kai. No, you. Introduce yourself.
I'm Kyla.
Okay. And then Ariane. Right. Okay. If I hover over your pictures, I can see your names, so this makes things easier.
I think Ariane, your mic is muted.
Okay. Is that working now?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. Thanks guys for joining us. This is so exciting. Does anyone have any thoughts? So right now I want to talk about what we think about season 7, the end of these characters, and what you think. What are your predictions? Okay, so we'll start with Mercedes.
Okay. Mine's sort of out there, but I almost think maybe Henry doesn't remember what happened, and that's why his daughter, whatever, has the book to try and remind him or something. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Okay, because he doesn't remember. Okay, because he was like, I don't have a daughter, so maybe he just doesn't even remember he has a daughter, or he was just being an asshole. I don't know. Okay, Leah, what do you think?
Hold on. Wasn't she holding an actual book though that said Once Upon a Time on it? It was a real book, a real published book.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, on the bus. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in the Enchanted Forest, which I don't understand why they were in the Enchanted Forest at one point, that was the OG Once Upon a Time book, and then she had some white chapter book on the bus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So did Henry become an actual author and publish it? I don't. Okay, wait, Leah, what are your thoughts?
I was kind of thinking the same thing as Mercedes with the whole, he doesn't remember, but I don't know how that would work.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense, but.
Oh, Kai, what do you think?
I don't know.
I think that it will be the beginning of the pilot episode. Emma doesn't remember who she is, so Henry won't remember who he is. So they'll have to try to. She would like to try to make him remember who he is. So
I'm just a little skeptical about that because it's gonna be too similar to season 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ariane, what do you think?
I'm just confused as to how they got to the Enchanted Forest in the first place. Because Henry he's been there once, I think, in the season 4 finale, but no other time has he been there. So it's how did they get there?
Yeah, and it's well, I guess that's what season 7 is for, but it's how does, and who's the mom? And why is Tiger Lily involved? What's going on? And born in the Enchanted Forest, and they went to, yeah, but I mean, yeah, I guess that's the lore of season 7. Okay, this is the question. How are only Rumple, Regina, and Hook gonna come into play without the other characters? How is that gonna work? Okay, so we'll start with Mercedes again.
I'll be honest, I have no idea how that's gonna work.
Okay, Leah.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea because they're kind of random characters to have and not have the others. It's just 3 random people.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Kai.
I was just when I heard the news, I was okay, great. I guess I was just like, I don't know what to feel about this. You're losing the main like half of the cast, so you have to do. How you gonna do a show with 3 characters? It's just I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. How they gonna do this? But
Yeah. Ariane?
Yeah, I have no idea how, like, are they just gonna kill them all off, maybe? Like, but that would be such a bad idea because that would piss so many people off.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna kill any characters off because I feel like there's like the possibility of these actors coming back is still there. Because like depending how they bring in Jennifer Morrison again, and possibly they could bring back the Charmings. Like I feel like they're gonna keep it open just in case any cast members are down to come back. But like, okay, like let's just say this takes place like 15 years in the future. No, I feel like it has to be more than that for Henry to even have a child. But like Hook, like I understand because the Snowings could like maybe just be retired or like somewhere else. But it's like with Hook, it's like, how are you going to justify him being in the show without Emma? Like that doesn't make sense. You're going to have to kill Emma off. Like that's the only way. Unless the whole thing of, oh, you have to save your family is because Hook and Emma are like separated and like only Henry can save them. That could be the thing. Like, oh, Emma's missing. Henry, you have to save your mom. And he's like, I don't have a mom. Like, my mom abandoned me. Maybe that could be the thing. Yeah, if you guys have any thoughts, you can just speak up. I'm like very new to how to monitor all of this. Also, like, people are commenting. So people are commenting climaxing Colin. Why?
Westy Kid donated some money. And so a climaxing Colin popped up on the screen.
Thanks.
Going, hi.
Oh my god, people are quoting you guys. This is so funny. I don't know if you can like see the comments here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else. I don't have any other I don't have any other, what's that word I'm looking for? Speculation.
Okay, well, I'll be honest, I haven't been paying attention to what you guys are saying, so I apologize if I repeat anything you've said. But I personally, like, I just don't really get how Hook is going to fit into this new storyline in the next season. Regina, I get it because she can still kind of be a villain or be a main character on her own. And then same thing with Rumble. You can kind of play the same person you played originally, like when this whole thing starts again, if it's another curse. But then like Hook, like what's his deal? Especially if there's no Emma or anything. I don't really understand. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Well then like, and also Rumple and Belle, because Rumple and Belle are clearly together. But I feel like Belle is so disposable that you could just be like, oh, like Belle's sleeping. And you can literally play off Belle sleeping the entire 7th season.
They do that like, for every other episode, so.
Belle doesn't have to die or anything like that. But like, they can just be like, oh, Belle's asleep, or like Belle went somewhere. Belle went to the market. Belle's reading a book. Like you can just like play off Belle doing something. But yeah, no, Kate, people are saying, what if Hook gets a new love interest?
See, that's kind of like a double-edged sword here because everyone obviously loves Captain Swan. If you look at the chat, the background is Captain Swan. Everyone's way into Captain Swan. But I mean, if we remember, Jossyl likes shipping Hook with everybody, and maybe it might be fun to ship Hook with a whole bunch of new people. And then again, like obviously there's Emma, blah 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 blah. So who knows what's gonna happen? But it's interesting.
Are they gonna make Hook look older? Like, are they gonna make them all look older too? Because I don't know how that's gonna work.
Belle Sleeping is a great show, Elsa says.
If any of you guys have any thoughts, feel free to just say so. And like jump in.
Yeah, feel free to chime in at any point.
Speak your mind. We like lost one. Where did she go?
No, she's there.
Okay. Okay, anyway, so I think do you guys have anything that you need to say about like tonight's episode? Was there anything that like we didn't touch on that you wanted to talk about? No? No?
I feel like Emma in a mental hospital though. Like out of all things.
What, you liked her in the hospital gown?
No, well, it was weird, but
I thought she looked better than just, like she normally does. I don't know, her hair was all like beachy, and she was like wearing like comfy sweats. I thought it was a good look. Okay, so Jake, do you think that we're done talking about this episode?
Like in general, I don't know. I guess so. If we've covered it all.
Yeah. So I feel like just because this is kind of like the series finale, I kind of wanted to ask all of you, like, what were your like favorite moments from Once Upon a Time? So we can start with Mercedes.
Oh, great. How about you come back?
Okay, Jake, do you think that we're...
Jen Hamill's with us now.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, that took a while.
What were you doing?
I feel like just because this is kind of like the series.
Oh, Jen, do you mind turning down the volume on the stream?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
favorite moments.
Can I just exit the stream? Will that work?
So
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Mercedes.
Did I mess it up?
No, you're good. You're still here. Okay, everyone,
Good.
this is Jen Hamill from the comments, as everyone knows. I'm sure you've seen her
Hi.
name.
Okay, wait, before we get to Mercedes, we'll ask Jen since she's just joining. Do you have any theories on season 7 and what we're gonna see?
No, but what I'm intrigued by is like if they gave us those flash forwards of Henry and Lucy in the Enchanted Forest.
Mhm.
So that's different. Like Lucy grew up with him, as opposed to Henry who didn't.
Oh, right.
So
But
I feel like Lucy's more informed than Henry was, kind of.
So what do you
Like
think do you think there's a memory loss here, or do you think that Henry...
Oh, I'm sure there's a memory loss. I mean, have we all seen the show? That's all they ever do.
Fair.
I think so. Like, I think Henry something must have happened to him to make him end up somewhere without his daughter. I mean, what else? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested.
2 questions. Who do you think is the mom, and where do you think, like, what do you think is going to be the situation with Hook and Emma, since Emma is not going to be on the show?
Okay, so Violet's not the mom. I read an article like just now that Violet is not the mom. So I think it's going to be like a How I Met Your Mother type of thing. Like we got to figure out who the mom is. I feel like that's going to be like part of the storyline.
Okay.
As far as Hook and Emma, I think it really sucks because they asked Jen to be a regular and she said no. So I don't know how they're going to handle that. Like, I don't know if they're just going to like what you were saying with Belle and just be like, oh, she's off doing this, that, and the other thing. And Hook's kind of like Henry's father figure. So maybe Hook will be the one to kick his ass into line. I don't know.
Yeah. And it's like, and I'm also wondering, like, are all these other characters going to be in Seattle? Which is really random.
You know what's funny? I love how they're using Seattle because it's literally down the street from Vancouver. Vancouver's like right here, and then Seattle's like right here. So it's like a lot easier than Boston.
That is true. Do any of you guys, like Mercedes, what are your thoughts on who the father is, like, or who the mother is, and what's this going to be the situation with Hook and Emma? Like, what are your thoughts?
Well, I agree. I think it probably is going to be a How I Met Your Mother sort of thing. I'm just wondering if she's going to be from the Enchanted Forest or from, like, our world. I don't know about that.
Right. What about you, Leia? And, like, any thoughts on, like, Regina and Rumple?
I don't thought about it, I guess. So I don't really have a lot of speculation right now.
Right.
That would take me a couple to think about. But I don't know about like Golden Queen, I guess. I'm not into it.
You think those two are gonna be together?
I've seen it on like Tumblr and stuff. But no, I don't think it.
Wait, but they've already been together, right? I mean, like there was a different queen, but still.
Oh, yeah, the evil queen. But
I was okay for Gold and like evil.
By the way, that was my favorite ship on the whole show, and it lasted so little, and I'm not complaining.
No, Jake, we know. It's okay.
What about you, Kai? Any thoughts on who the mom is or how they're going to do this whole Captain Swan thing without the swan?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about like Henry. I was gonna like think about Captain Swan, how it's gonna be affected. That's all been my main concern about it. But I really have no thought on what they're gonna do with Emma Hook because they're separating like the biggest ship on the show. So it's gonna be
I don't know.
up, but
Yeah, agreed. What about you, Ariane?
I don't think it's going to be like just some random girl who's going to be the mother. I feel like she's going to have to relate to some type of story somehow or be related to someone else somehow because it's just once upon a time and everybody's related to everybody. So,
True.
But I'm not sure who it would be.
What do you think of how are they going to do Captain Swan without Emma?
I feel like they're either going to do it really good or really bad. Like, I just in between, really. Like, people are either going to be really happy about it or they're going to be really pissed about it.
Right. Oh, I hope they do it well, and I hope they don't kill off Emma. That's all. Yeah, love-struck teenagers just said, please tell me they don't kill off Emma. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement that we don't want Emma to be killed off. I'm going to put my money on not in season 7 is the reason why like they need Henry's help because Emma's like gone or Emma's like missing. Like they're gonna be like the whole season they're looking for Emma, and then the season finale is gonna be Jennifer Morrison's one episode where she's back, and then they like find Emma, and then season 7, like Once Upon a Time, is probably gonna be canceled after season 7. They probably know that season 7 is the last season because New Girl just got renewed for season 7, and they know it's the last season. So I feel like maybe season 7's the last season, so they're saving like all these characters coming back until the finale. So like maybe that's what's gonna happen. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but
did you guys watch the pre-show? Like that was on from like 7 to 8.
Yeah,
I watched.
like,
I did.
Well, I just thought it was funny because that really seemed like everybody on the show thought the show was done.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it just made
On the show were done.
Yeah, like it was so like seemed so final, and like I almost feel like they're shocked they even got a season 7.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if when that dropped, people weren't like Jennifer Morrison was saying at home, being like, "Oh wow, oh shit, okay, wow, I really abandoned that shit. Okay, all right, I'm sorry." Like,
yeah, actually, I think you're right. I think no one was expecting there to be a.
We weren't even expecting a 7th season. Like
yeah,
nobody
no,
was.
I wasn't. I thought it would end for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, are you guys all gonna watch the new season, or are you guys done? Because I feel like there's some people that are done. They're like checked out already.
There's a lot of people that are done. I'm definitely gonna watch it, but I won't hesitate to watch or to stop watching if it gets bad.
Yeah.
I agree. I 100% agree with that, Ariane.
Yeah, I'm at least gonna watch the premiere.
Oh yeah,
see what happens.
Yeah, me too.
I just really wanted it to be Hook opening the door to the little girl. Like I had like high hope for that.
I did too. I totally thought.
I thought it was gonna be.
Like I thought,
And then
I don't know.
Jones on your dog.
I thought the curse was going to be broken through Captain Swan's true love's kiss. Like,
No, don't even get me started on the fact that we didn't get that. So salty about that.
Are we salty how we didn't get a sex scene, or is that just me? Are we?
No, that's not just you, Jossyl.
But honestly, Jossyl, the morning of the pancakes, no man is that happy unless he was sexually frustrated for so long and then finally relieves that itch.
Okay.
Like, no man is that happy in the morning.
So, okay.
But I am still pissed that we did not see it.
Maybe, no, I agree. I think that the pancakes morning, they did just finish having sex. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I had sex hair, she had a robe on and everything. Like,
yeah, and like Emma was like,
gives it
fuck
away.
the pancake. We're doing it again. Let's go again. Let's
but
basically.
they were about to have sex on the table.
Yeah, they were gonna fuck on the table.
Oh my god, I love you guys. Okay, but why would Hook? I love how this is where the conversation went. But
Now it's picking up.
Of course, this is where the conversation went.
The only thing people care about.
Okay, but why would they have sex and Hook put on his regular clothes again? Like, you know what I mean?
Because Hook only has one pair of clothes. If you haven't noticed.
Shower. He hadn't even taken a shower yet, and he was completely dressed.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, why wasn't he wearing a robe? Why wasn't he wearing like pajama bottoms and a shirt?
Because he's so like navel tidy. He like can't leave his robe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I guess he knew that snow was going to interrupt him. That's why.
Yeah, he's a smart man. He probably figured out some villain's gonna crash down the door. I can't have my dick out when that happens.
It's true.
Oh my god, this is too much. Why are we only doing this now?
Yeah, we can do this every stream if everyone likes it.
Can we just do this during hiatus? Can we just like come together?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We should.
If everyone in the chat wants this during hiatus, please speak up now.
Yeah. Like if we can do this during hiatus, we can start from like season, what's the episode where Hook comes in? Like we can start from season 2.
Tally's.
Yeah, and just continue every week. I think we should do this.
That'd be really fun.
Okay, so
How it went.
I feel like we should probably wrap this up, but what is everyone's favorite moment or scene or fangirl moment or whatever from, I'm going to be really narcissistic right now, and I want to know why you love watching me and Jake. So I'm going to start with Ariane.
Wow.
I'm very curious.
I think it's more you. I'm back. Have most of you guys been watching us from the beginning, like before we did the live streaming stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you guys watch the Collifer video?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No.
I don't.
I think I did.
I think I started
don't
watching you like season 4, I believe.
Yeah, I think so
Me
too.
too.
Like late season 4.
Yeah, season 4 is when we started
Well,
because
we didn't start from the beginning of the show. We only started from season 3.
Yeah.
To
No,
be
we started
honest,
from
I haven't even watched season 1 or season 2 yet. So
we
there's
started
that.
from season 4, Jake.
What's that?
Started from season 4.
Oh, maybe we just started watching it during season 3. I remember the Neverland stuff. That's why.
Yeah. So yeah, no, we did this like Collifer video, and like I feel like that's what got us popular. But we had to take it down because like people were giving us death threats. Like it was actually pretty intense. I feel like I was being like incredibly cyberbullied from that video. But anyway, okay, forget about us. Okay, what was your favorite moment or scene or whatever, favorite thing, Captain Swan moment of the series up until now? We'll start with you, Ariane.
I would say either any scene from the season 3 finale, so the Back to the Future, or the musical episode.
Or the what episode?
The musical episode.
Hmm.
Like the wedding. I loved the musical episode.
I feel like I need to go with like old school Captain Swan for my favorite. I'm gonna think about this. Okay. Next, Jen, what's your favorite?
I can't like pick a favorite, but if you want to know the one that I watch most often, like when I need to like have some Captain Swan in my life, it's when Killian comes back from the dead and Emma's like crying in the graveyard and like he just says like Swan, and then she turns around. I can't handle that scene. I love that scene so much. Oh, it's my favorite.
That's a good scene. Oh, Kai, what about yours?
Oh, wait, are we just assuming everyone here is a Captain Spawn fan? I guess because I don't think that was even acknowledged.
Let's be honest. Like, why would you watch it? Why would you watch this if you're not?
What if you're an Outlaw Queen fan? That like lasted for like a half a season or something.
Whoa.
A little bit longer.
A little longer.
Okay, a season and a half.
I was hitting the Outlaw Queen feels with that proposal arrow.
That was kind of cool.
They kept on teasing that they were going to show Robin, but then they never did.
I know. Poor
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
I spent the whole weekend in Toronto with Sean because Jen and Colin canceled their appearance at the Comic-Con, so it was just like Sean. He filled in all of Colin's stuff, and he's so cute. He loves Once Upon a Time. He's just adorable.
Yeah, it's surprising he didn't have a bigger role in the show, to be honest. I mean, like, he did for a little bit, but...
Yeah.
Sally Broccoli says, Jake, why haven't you watched season 1? How do you understand things?
Because from like Joss, obviously, like she's filled me in. So, and to be honest, I've watched like a few episodes of season 1. We watched them, and we actually did a review of it. but then we lost the review because
her stupid dog ate the memory card.
Ate the SD card. So that was like an actual review with like the two of us sitting next to each other, like old school Jake and Jossyl. But then the dog ate the memory card and we lost it. And we're like, we're not gonna do this again.
We're so mad because like we weren't gonna recreate our reaction.
Man, like the first season is like it blew me away how good the show was at that point. I was like, this is a totally different show.
Yeah. Okay, wait, sorry, Kai. We're gonna let you talk. What's your favorite Captain Swan moment?
Season 3 when they're in Neverland, their first kiss. I just love that so much.
That was a hot kiss. I didn't even ship them.
I didn't
even know I shipped them until that kiss. Yeah, that was the kiss where I was like, damn, this is a good couple. Yeah, good choice. Leia, what's yours?
Definitely the Back to the Future one.
Yeah,
I just love that one.
The whole Back to the Future episode?
Yeah, the finale episodes, yeah.
Yeah, good choice. What about you, Mercedes?
I agree with Kai. I love their whole dynamic in season 3, and that's definitely when I started shipping them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what about season
that was
2
good,
when she put her knife to her throat? Oh my goodness.
Jake, what's yours?
I'm not really a Captain Swan person, but
You have a favorite moment?
let me try to think of something like more unorthodox. I mean, I guess it was cool when like Swan was like, or Swan, wow, on my hook. When Emma was like the dark one, and like Hook was like still into her, and so like he kind of like wanted like a little bit of like a strange kind of thing going on, and she had like a dungeon downstairs. It was more
the sex chamber.
Yeah, exactly.
Jake, what's your favorite Henry moment? I want to know.
The series finale that just happened.
Aww.
No, I don't know. Henry's had a lot of cool moments, but you know what I always think of, and it's not really. I should put the camera on myself. It's not really highlighting him, but I always think of that time when he was like driving a car and he like jerked forward and like got into an accident. It was like the funniest moment.
Oh my god, my favorite moment is wait, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
I knew.
I mean, it's the author, but
I don't know did we already talk about how sexy Hook looked when like Regina was like, no, we need my magic to do this, and Hook's like, screw all of you, and like walks away.
He walks into the camera too.
Yeah, he's so hot. Oh my god.
So hot. I love how he's just like he's like, guys, you don't understand. Like, I need to save Emma. Like, why are we all standing around like fucking talking about all this shit? Like, Hook is a doer. Like, he just wants to like do things. Like, he can't wait around. Which I don't know how this whole celibacy thing with him, Emma, has been working, but that's
They're not celibate, Joss. They're having sex. We just don't get to see it.
I don't believe it until I see it.
I ever see it at this point. Now she's not coming back next season.
I need to see it. I need visuals because fan fictions only do so much for me. God, no, I need to see it. Westy's kid says favorite Regina moment, Jake.
I saw that. Actually, I can't think of a time. I really liked when Regina was. Okay, hold on. I'll come back to that. I have something in mind. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Did you talk about how Hook called Emma his wife? Did you talk about that already?
Yeah, like multiple times.
His wife. The feels, guys. Like Hook. Like Emma is his wife. Emma is his wife.
I know.
And Charming called Hook his son-in-law.
Yeah.
Hook called Snow mommy.
It waited so long to call them his parents.
Yeah, I love how Emma took 5 seasons to call them mom and dad, and he's just like, Mom, Dad, gotta get back to the wife.
Oh, they're the cutest. Okay. So, Jake, are you thinking about your Regina moment?
I really enjoyed when Regina was like with Rumple, like that evil Regina. I just like, I think I just like her from like a attractive point of view. I was like into her. But now we're getting weird, so let's move on.
That's your favorite Regina when she was hooking up with Rumple?
Because Rumple's my favorite character, and so it made me excited. It's like Rumple and then Henry. I'm like the only one here who's like an actual fan of the show. You guys just like Captain Swan.
I just know. I seriously, like, in season 7, we're just gonna all be sad, and Jake's gonna be like, no, guys, like, Rumple is being so cool today. Like, feel it.
Wait,
You know what?
Jake.
What?
Wait, Jake, I didn't even ask you. Do you like the new Henry?
Yeah, you know what? Like, I was pissed about it, obviously, because I want to see my boy Jared, like, still be on the show, but I guess he's not old enough to be a dad. But, like, no. Like I said, they did a good job casting him. And, no, I'm excited that he's going to be, like, a star of the show again. And I'm sure he's going to be, like, the new, like, heartthrob until Hook suddenly shows up again in, like, episode 3 of season 7.
No, I think he's, like, a regular.
Who?
I think Hook is going to be a regular.
No, yeah, he will. But, I mean, he won't show up right away, I don't think.
He better show up right away, otherwise why am I watching?
Oh, yeah, true. If they want people to watch, then he should show up. But, no, it's just interesting. The whole season 7 thing, like, I'm very curious what they're going to do, because I feel like the writers are kind of, like, hit or miss sometimes. And with, like, every character leaving, it basically forces them to, like, kind of think outside the box. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. And there'll be a lot more new characters, which could be good or bad.
That's true. And, like, Baby Robin could be a character. Baby Neil
like,
could be a
half the babies on the show can be grown up now, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, do you think Captain Swan had a baby, like, in this time?
They better have a baby. I would be really disappointed if they didn't have a baby.
Maybe. Oh no, I don't want to say that aloud. Hopefully Emma doesn't die during childbirth. That'd be bad.
So wait, so Henry would be Uncle Henry.
Aww.
That's cool. Oh, Uncle Henry.
So cute.
Okay, do you guys? Okay, I feel like we should.
Here, why don't you go through the comments, because I asked people what their favorite Captain Swan moment was, so you can kind of feed off that.
I actually have dinner reservations, Jake.
Okay, well, we can stay here without you.
Leave, but wait, let's talk about. Wait, do you guys have any questions for us? Just like in general, or about like what we're gonna do next season, or anything like that? For people in the stream and people commenting. No. Okay.
Are all of you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like we have people who like only follow us on YouTube and some people only follow us on Twitter. But I don't know.
I know all these names on Twitter. That's because I tweet majority of the time. Actually, Jake has been pretty good at tweeting. Any like
Yeah, did any of you see that picture, that season 6 for season 7 one? I made that.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that. I really good at that.
Melissa Bowman says, I remember when Jake ranked on Henry so bad when you started this. Yeah, Jake, literally from our very first video, I said, what do you think about Henry? And you said, look, Henry is another fucking bag of beans.
That was probably on our first video. Honestly, on the very first video, the very first one, I was like a different man. Like, I'm not the same person that I was now.
Oh, he's a changed man because
I have been converted.
Once upon a time changed your life?
Like in some ways, yeah. Like there's like this. This is cool.
It is cool.
I was gonna say one thing that we could do for fun during hiatus, as well as this, if you guys want to join in, we should do reactions to our old videos.
That's a little narcissistic.
But no, because like we'll be talking about things that are happening then, and like we're looking at ourselves like speculate on what's gonna happen in the show, but now knowing what is gonna happen. Whatever. You know what? I predicted Henry's gonna be the author, so that's all that matters.
Oh my god.
Trinity
X getting salty because she says, I love how Joss says I'm basically family, but they don't follow me. Cute. Okay, Trinity X, what is your Twitter? I'll follow you right now. Sorry. Okay. Anything else, guys? Jake?
Does anybody else have anything else they want to add, like just from what happened in the episode that maybe we missed? I feel like that first hour of the episode flew by.
I just feel like I really liked it, and I didn't think I would like it as much as I liked it. Like, I really liked it.
No, it was really good. It was like a very well done episode.
Especially last year's season 5 finale. It was okay.
I can't even remember what
I
happened.
like this one.
What even happened? I don't remember what happened last
That
season.
one was the
When Regina split,
yeah,
right?
that one. Yeah.
Wasn't that the
not a
finale?
fan of that. The whole Regina split, I was
made
not
a speech to the whole New York or something. It was just
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Henry made that embarrassing speech on the mountain.
Right.
Oh my, that was so cringy.
So bad.
I don't even. Oh, remember when Hook went to New York to save Emma?
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen again
Yeah.
tonight. Like I thought he was
Me
gonna be the
too.
guy who skipped bail. Does anyone else think
Oh,
that?
that would be so cool, actually.
But like, I don't know. I'm gonna trust that the writers like do well with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Westy Kid says, "Who do you want as Hook's new love interest?"
No.
No,
No.
Nobody.
Not
No one. I don't want a new love interest.
I mean,
Emma Swan is the only one.
the fact that Emma's coming back kind of shows there can't really be anyone else. So
Can you imagine if they recast her?
Oh my
I
god.
can't
That
imagine that.
weird.
That'd be
That's so weird.
I can't see Jennifer Morrison being okay with that.
No.
Wouldn't.
the fans
No.
wouldn't be okay.
I would be okay with it either.
That would be a bad idea. Yeah. So, Jay, should we wrap?
Yeah, I guess we may as well wrap it up now. I have some more things I'll bring up, but I'll bring it up on the next stream.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on, guys.
Bring it up now. I want to hear.
I can't remember
Sally
what I was gonna
Broccoli says Henry can eat my ass.
What?
Oh my god. Did you guys hear that Colin's wife gave birth to a daughter this week?
Yeah.
Did she?
It was so
Yeah, he did. It was all
Did he
over
name her
Twitter,
Emma?
so-
No.
He has
No.
her name yet.
Did he name her
Jennifer
Joel Morrison?
say. That's her first name. Jennifer Morrison Donahue.
Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute, though, that he has a daughter. Oh, good for him. Good for him. I'm happy. I'm actually happy he's gonna be on the show next season. Otherwise, I would watch it, but I wouldn't be excited to watch it, to be honest.
Like the fact that he's there, not Emma, is making me weirdly intrigued. Like I want to see what they're gonna do. Like how are they gonna explain that?
Yeah.
I am really intrigued as well. I mean, it sucks that like we have no more Captain Swan moments to look forward to, but
Other than the one episode.
yeah. But I mean, then again, we don't know. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen to Emma. I hope she doesn't die. So
Yeah, and like she didn't know the show was gonna get picked up. Like maybe she'll do like 3 episodes.
yeah.
Maybe she'll have a hard time finding other roles in Hollywood, and she'll just have to keep doing one at a time.
Oh no, I think she's doing well for herself.
Probably,
But-
yeah.
Fuck, I was gonna say something. I don't remember.
You're talking about how you're weirdly intrigued.
Yes. I was gonna say something along. Fuck, I don't know. It'll come back to me. Yeah, it'll come back.
No,
I think it was just.
they're gonna totally like when Emma comes back. It's gonna be like, okay, season 7 is losing viewers. Let's bring Emma back and have
No,
one
I
Captain
honestly,
Swan
like,
moment.
I honestly think season 7 is gonna be the last season. I don't see how they're gonna redeem reviews after.
Yeah.
It's going to be a completely new fan base, too. Because like,
Yeah.
so many
Like
people
a
are...
whole different show.
Yeah, that's why I think they're gonna save. They're gonna save Emma until the season finale, or the series finale. So
It really is a spin-off. Like it's not Once Upon a
Yeah.
Time.
no, it's
It's-
Once Upon a Baby. It's actually Once Upon a
It
Baby.
actually is. You know what? You're right.
doing it, but with Henry.
Yeah, it's Once Upon a Henry's Baby. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. But this was fun. We should, Jake. I think we should talk about doing this during hiatus. We should continue, and I
Yeah.
think it should be more interactive. Like we should probably maybe have like 2 guests because I feel like this is fun. But I want like people to like really talk more and have the opportunity to. So maybe we can have like 2 guests every other week or something like that. But we'll talk and we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, we'll need to think of a format of like what we're actually going to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless we just talk about
like,
Captain Swan every single time.
Use one episode from the season, like one Captain Swan based episode, and then like talk about it.
Or we can just like read a fan fiction every episode or every week.
No. Okay, so yeah, but thank you guys for joining us and thank you guys for watching our videos. Yeah, and like this is not like the end. Like I was really, really sad this morning about how this show is ending, but now like talking to you guys and knowing that we're all going to be here next season, like it's fine. We're not losing out on anything. I don't think I'm sad anymore.
That's good. Yeah. So if no one has any final thoughts, yeah, I guess that's it. And thank you to everyone in the chat and everyone else watching, just with bearing with us as we tried to configure this and get it all together. I think it turned out pretty well. So thank you to all of you guys.
Before you guys go, I want you guys to do a thing for my Insta story. I'm going to start recording now and you guys all have to say hi. Okay?
Do you want me to go through them all one by one?
No, they can all just say hi at the same time. Okay, I'm recording now. We're on the live chat, and these are our guest streamers. So everyone say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, that's one of my story.
All right.
All right. So have a good night, guys, and
You too.
I guess this is it for now. I don't know. We'll see.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Bye.